But Fermin Lopez today was... I was just so impressed with this young man. He was almost like saying, OK, he's out, and he's out, so I'll stand up and take the bull by the horns. Now, Gundogan as well, experienced player, playing some great passes in there, just steadying in the middle of the field. But it really is a story of the youngsters at the moment coming through in a game, and not just Barcelona, but, Jude Bellingham's not exactly an old guy, but they've got youngsters at Real Madrid. We're talking about Paris Saint-Germain today. There's youngsters coming through. It seems that even in this game that is getting bludgeoned by money, and that's all we talk about, there just seems a conveyor belt of teenagers coming through at the moment and making an impact. That's the thing. It's not a token gesture. Lamine Yamal has been in the side at times because Xavi's wanted him in the side. Yeah. These youngsters are earning their place in the side, and I know they've got injuries, but they're really putting their hands up and saying to Xavi, hey, when one or two of these guys are fit, I can do a job for you, And that was the kind of performance it was today from this young man.
And he was fantastic. It's one thing, though, against Shakhtar Donetsk, isn't it? It's another against Real Madrid this weekend.
Well, but he's been fantastic against Real Madrid in the past. Let's go back to El Clásico in preseason, which is where the name of Fermin Lopez comes about. He wasn't part of the plans. Let's just be honest about that. Fermin Lopez was not part of the plans. He was not going to be in the mix for Xavi because, well, Gavi was going to play, and Pedri was going to play, and De Jong was going to play, and they made the acquisition of Romeo and the acquisition of Gundogan. So you look at the numbers and you say, well, there is no space for Fermin. Is he even going to be part of the first team? Potentially not. He scores that great goal in El Clásico in preseason against Real Madrid, and he changed the narrative around Fermin. Not only from the media on the outside looking in, but I also think it changed the narrative with Xavi and what he thought of the player. You score that sort of goal, and you kind of go, wait, hold on a second. Maybe he can help us. And so guess what? He comes in late against Mallorca, scores a game-tying goal there, away from home. And you start seeing the impact. And I'm with Craig. You see him today, and in fact, I'll go as far back as the weekend as well. The intensity and the energy that he brings to this team is one thing. Quality on the ball, confidence on the ball. But there's another thing to it, an element that neither Gavi nor Pedri nor some of these other guys, more experienced guys, bring to this team. An actual presence in the attack, and a guy who around the 18-yard box, he's not thinking pass. He's thinking, I can finish the chance. Yeah. I can make the run inside the 18-yard box, and I can be the guy who gets a final touch. He's not running away from the opportunities. He's looking for opportunities himself. The level of confidence for a guy that was not even in the part of the plans, now he's playing. You never know when the opportunity is going to present itself. It has presented itself for Fermin, and he's taken full advantage of it.